Once again, when I looked at the verses from the Bible, you told me you have to look at context, the old covenant.
I agree. Same thing with the Quran.
Excellent. So, when I look at, for example, here, I'm just going to give you an example, right? Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 11. If two men fight together and the wife of one of them draws near to rescue her husband from the hand of the one attacking him and puts out her hand and seizes him by the genitals, yes, then you shall cut off her hand and your eye shall not pity her. So if I was to read up and down this verse in this chapter, I do not find any context other than that that's what we should do, right? But then you will tell me this is the old covenant and the new covenant, and then this writer said this and this, right? So you will take me to other than the chapter itself and the verses around it to explain it to me, right? But when I do the same for you about Quran, the hypocrisy comes out, right? Here, okay, show me here, why can I not do that today? No, show it to me here.
The point there was the reasoning for Jews behind that if you kill a man, it's as if you killed all mankind.
Sure.
The rabbis who are commenting on this are saying because you're killing all his future offspring. So they took that very seriously as far as destroying someone's family line.
What did I do? So, woman and balls. What did that?
Because if your husband and some other dude are fighting,
okay, and you
want
defend your husband,
by crushing his testicles.
It didn't say crushing, grabbing, but go ahead. You're making up.
That's what the.
Again, it says. See, again, he's lying in the Bible now. He's making. See, no, you are lying because listen. Everybody that has a Bible at home. No, you're caught today again, David. Again. No. Everybody that has a Bible at home. Hold on. Deuteronomy. No, not necessarily. Deuteronomy. Hold on. Deuteronomy 25:11. Does it say crushing or seizing? You are lying into your own Bible. Read it.
Oh my goodness. If you reach down and grab someone by his testicles in the middle of a fight.
Bro, you were in jail, you did some time, you probably kicked some dude in the nuts before. Doesn't mean you can't have kids anymore. This is a very harsh.
In a fight,
so are you saying this is applicable today?
No.
Why not? I don't see that in this verse or in this chapter that it's not applicable.
Well, you can, if you read over and over again, it said, and these are the regulations for the children of Israel.
No. But today, the children of Israel, for example, if you're Jewish, can you implement this as a Christian who's Jewish by race?
I would say as a Christian, you should not try to destroy someone's family line.
So then you would not. Would you implement this? Yes or no? He's caught.
Cutting off the
He's caught.
No,
he's caught. It's over, bro.
Look. Listen. If you read this,
Miskeen.
If you read this,
you want some water or something?
If you read this, they are dividing up the land and giving it as an inheritance, right?
Look,
these passages are about not screwing up someone's future descendants.
Look, I'm reading through this, right? There are many rulings about if you curse your parents, you should be put to death. If a young woman who is a virgin is betrothed to a husband and a man finds her in the city and lies with her, then you shall bring them both out of the gate. Hold on.
No.
I'm giving you context.
Muhammad in the Bible.
Yeah, sure.
You have Sheikh Uthman here.
See, you're trying to jump, right? You see I'm jumping, right? Jump. Let me finish. This is the same verses.
You're saying this should not be
same chapter.
You're saying this should not be implemented, but you're defending. Look at this. You're quoting Deuteronomy.
Excellent.
You're quoting Deuteronomy, the book you're attacking. Deuteronomy. Genesis.
I got you, bro.
Deuteronomy. This guy loves Deuteronomy.
You think
Deuteronomy.
Okay,
hey, everyone. How do we know Muhammad's a prophet? Because he's in the Bible. Okay. What are you going to do here at the Dawah table? Attack the Bible. You can't trust Deuteronomy.
It's okay. Go ahead. I'll let you speak.
How do we know Muhammad's a prophet? Because he's in Deuteronomy. And they don't get it.
I'll wait for him.
This is amazing stuff. All right.
I'll let him speak.
Go ahead and attack the Bible.
I'll let you speak. Go ahead, speak, bro. Speak. Go ahead.
Attack the Bible that you're defending and that your prophet.
You're done, bro? You're done?
Yeah.
You are done.
Yeah. Muhammad in the Bible.
He thinks my name is Dr. Jamal Badawi.
You're distributing the tracts. You don't believe in them?
I believe in them, but I didn't write it, so don't think that I wrote it. Now hold on. Let me explain this to you now. Go ahead. You want it's in Spanish. Want the English one? Go for it.
Brief illustrated guide to understand.
Oh, look at, I'm trying to get away from this. You think I'm going to let you Okay, hold on. We're going to stay here first. All right, now.
That you attack the book that you're using for dawah to defend your prophet.
First thing, let me reference this, all right?
Okay.
I personally have not researched enough on the reference to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the Bible to be making that claim myself. There are other scholars who have, and they have written on it, and this is for them, and I have no problem with that. That does not mean that we believe everything in the Bible is true. We do believe that some of the true message could be in here, and the Quran is our guide to that. So we're very clear on that. What I was trying to show you here, see now, you see that? 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 He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
You're about to attack Deuteronomy when Deuteronomy is the defense of
I am
your prophet.
not. I am not.
Go ahead, attack Deuteronomy, the book where we find your prophet.
Are you done speaking? See, like I asked you if you're done. I asked you if you're done.
This is awesome.
And he said he's done, but he won't let me speak. You notice that? Anybody else notice that?
When Sheikh Uthman gets nervous, he starts...
oh, you think I'm nervous?
You better be nervous. You better be nervous. How do we know Muhammad's a prophet?
Right,
because he's in the Bible. What book are we attacking? The Bible.
I can tell you're nervous because you're not letting me speak.
No, this is awesome. I wanted to draw attention.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Because here's what I found.
You are done.
No, here's what I.
You see, he won't let me speak.
No.
He won't let me speak.
I'm trying to.
No, you're not letting me speak. You're going on, and every time I speak, you interrupt me and bring new things. You're not letting me speak because you know that you're done.
What do you mean done? You're about to attack a book that we are both required to believe in.
Let me speak.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us about Deuteronomy.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, when we talk about the Bible, and I've said this repeatedly, no doubt there's going to be some things in it, like for example the commandment not to worship idols and things that we believe would be from God, and the judge there is the Quran. But no doubt from the Quran and from what we believe and from what you know in your heart, there are things that have been changed. So hold on, let me finish now. Let me finish. So for me to say that there is a reference to something that should bring your attention to in the Bible, for example, not worshiping idols and so on, does not mean that I take all of the Bible to be preserved. And I've explained this, but somehow you didn't get it. No, I'm not done. Hold on, put it away, bro. No, I'm gonna speak, bro. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak. Nobody can lie on my God, right? Now, the reason you're jumping here is because you're caught. Now, here in the verses, in the context that we're looking at, I'm not attacking these. All I asked you as a Christian is, should we implement these today? They are in the Bible, that if two men fight and a woman seizes, not crushes, the balls of another, protecting her husband's life, her hand should be cut off and no eye should pity her. But you couldn't answer that, so you try to jump.
I said no, it should not.
Well, why not?
We're not under that law system.
But where does it say that in the verses?
Have you read the rest of the Bible?
Oh, exactly. You see that now? You see that now? When I was telling you about the ayah, hold on. When I was telling you about the ayah, you told me I read the verses before it and after it, and when I told you about other ayat, you were like, that's the problem, is you keep telling me you got to look at other ayat and other hadith and other.
I did not. I agreed with you.
But here, hold on. But here in the Bible, I am not. It's on tape. Don't worry about it, bro. That's a good thing about recordings, right?
I said you go to the other verse. I said you have the close context and you have the wider context. You go through the entire book. And I said you got the historical.
So when I talked about jizya, and I talked about the other ayat and the context from the ahadith and what Umar Khattab did, you told me that's a problem with Islam. It's on tape. It's on tape. You're like, because every time I read an ayah, then you tell me look at other ayat. But when I tell you from the Bible, you're hypocritical.
Me, or I was